the beginning of that. That's nice.
You ruined my vibe, Drip.
Sorry.
Ooh.
This is good though.
This is the Drip J podcast. We're live. Been live. How you doing, everybody? Drip, how you doing?
I'm doing good. This is great. We
this
need
is
to play this
is
more often.
really good. Where is this
I just
from?
stumbled across this. I don't know. It's on YouTube. Hope we don't get flagged for it.
Well, great. Good thing we don't get paid for YouTube. We're gonna be talking about Switch 2 stuff tonight, but more accurately, not necessarily Switch 2. It's more about the acquisition Nintendo just made of this studio, and we're gonna get to all of it. We're gonna save.
What's the studio called?
This video is called Twitch 2 third-party games just got an upgrade.
No, the studio that they bought. What's it called?
Oh, Shiver.
Shiver. What a weird.
Shiver me timbers. Arrgh!
Oh, I got pirates. Hold on, stop. Don't even fuck with me. So many pirates. I got a whole fucking crew
every
over
time
here,
we
man.
say Shiver tonight, you need to spam the fucking pirates. Yes. Oh, I didn't even think about that till right now.
That said "Shiver me timbers."
Shiver me timbers. Arrgh! That's so good.
It's good.
Anywho, Shiver is a studio. They make games, not pirates. And we'll be talking about that tonight. Oh no, we can't make me have a laughing fit again.
Okay, but I can't do that every single time during the show because that is going to be way too much. If every time we say their name,
yeah. See, too much is kind of my specialty. Did you watch my Twitch stream the other night?
I saw it. Yeah, too much. Yeah.
Yeah. Not to plug my Twitch stream, but I'm gonna plug my Twitch stream. I literally, I passed out on stream. And not because I was drunk, not because I was tired. I was laughing so hard. I was laughing so hard that I lost
I did
consciousness.
go back and watch that clip and notice that you can see when it happens.
Yeah, because I go down, and then I try to get back up. I'm like, and then I just don't move for like 5 seconds straight.
Like, what the fuck?
And then I rise up from my coma, and Abby looks at me like. And I'm like,
what the hell was that?
I was like,
what are you doing?
I was like, I think I just passed out. I was in shock when it happened, when I woke up from it. I was in shock. I'm like, because I said I think, but I'm like, no, I know what just happened. I just passed out.
You did.
It was like, you know, pins when you get like your leg falls asleep. That was my entire head. It was pins and needles. Like, I was like, I couldn't see. I was like blinking. I take my glasses off. I was like rubbing my eyes. I'm like.
It's dangerous, dude.
No, I know. Trust me, I was freaking out the rest of the night about it. Like, oh God, because I'd never passed out before. That wasn't good, but it was hilarious. I can't believe I laughed that hard. Oh my God. Anyway, Ty asked us about Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door. We've not played that, and I don't think either of us are getting it tomorrow. I don't believe.
Maybe. Hey, if I get paid. Getting it.
Well, Drip gets paid, he's getting it. I
really liked Origami King. It's the only Paper Mario I've played. Everyone tells me that this one's 1,000 times better. So yeah, I want it.
I really want it. If money wasn't a question, I'd get it. But money is a question, and it's like. Oh
yeah, dude. It says after show.
Oh, welcome to the after show.
We just started.
JK. But yeah, no, I would love to get it, but you know, I just got other things that come in front first, and I'm really thinking about it. No, those don't work here, Kenny. Oh my God. My Discord freezed, or your Discord. But yeah, no, those don't work. We were just talking about the fact that I passed out on stream. That was fun. If you guys don't follow me on Twitch, I've been pretty regular the past 2 weeks.
He has. I have not.
I've actually been regular probably the last 2 months because I've been
doing great.
Mrs. G Monday. Mrs. G Monday's been a thing for 2 straight months. We've only missed 1 or 2 Mondays, and I've been doing Saturday streams casually. And I've sprinkled in Thursday streams. I've sprinkled in Friday streams.
Didn't you? Or,
yeah.
Didn't you stream?
Yep. This past week, I streamed every single day. Wednesday, including the podcast. And I'm actually thinking about streaming again tonight after this podcast. Because there's
really?
I'm thinking about Indie Wednesdays, Drip. Indie Wednesdays. Just playing like a nice little indie game. And I have a few that I already have, and there's a few that I want to get. I want to get another Crab's Treasure.
That one looks awesome.
The Souls-like fish game. I want to get Little Kitty Big City. I want to get
also looks awesome.
Animal Well.
Little Kitty Big City looks, dude. I'm sorry.
I want to get Animal Well.
Animal Well?
Yeah, have you not heard about Animal Well?
I have not.
It's hit the internet by storm. It's apparently like an incredible work of art, indie, single dev. Can't believe you heard about Animal Well. No, it's been all over the internet, dude. It's a thing, man.
Well, I missed it.
Well, you'll find out about it. Kenny, I keep forgetting to let you know. I mean, I don't let you know, but so Kenny didn't see the moment live. I only sent him the clip of what happened. You just missed me explain it 2 seconds ago before you hopped in. I was laughing so hard that I passed out. I was laughing so hard that I passed out, Kenny. What? Oh, the Fixture? Yes, this episode, once it begins, is sponsored by Fixture Gaming. So if you guys want to use the code down below, DRIPMEDIA, to get $10 off your order, feel free to do so. We'll remind you later on when the show starts. But yeah, this is our last week of Fixture. We want to thank Fixture for sponsoring us the past month. It's been awesome to have them on. Hopefully we'll have them back again. But as of now, it's our last one in the deal. So thank you, Fixture, for sponsoring the last month of DRIPMEDIA podcast. Much appreciation. Cooking stir fry. Thank you here for lurking and cooking your stir fry. Excuse me. Let me see. Let me go over. Oops, not that button. Go back over here so I can see the YouTubes. If you guys, we got 4 likes on the stream. Thank you guys so much. We have 8 people in here. Got 4 likes. Can we get to the 8 likes? Because if there's all 8 of you like it, that means that we have at least 8 likes. So that'd be great if those of you watching right now hit that little like button. Thank you. 5 likes. We got 80 of you hanging out.
Stir fry.
80 of you hanging out. That means we should have 8 likes, please. Please, Drip, say please. 6 likes. There we go. Beg for likes.
Agitated, yes.
Why are you agitated?
I'm not.
Oh, okay. Those Stephen A ones, you could definitely turn up.
They're up, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I got them maxed out. Dude's a monster.
Okay. Dude, thank you for the 8 likes. Appreciate you guys.
We lost last year.
We lost last year.
That we have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
Stephen A he was bamboozled, Drip, hoodwinked. Dude, thank you, dude, for liking. Appreciate it.
What's up, man? I see you've been streaming again, dude.
Good to see you back, dude. I'm trying to catch one of your streams one of these days.
What's up? I mean, not this Friday, but on another Friday, Fortnite Friday, man. Not this Friday, but another Friday.
Yo, I just got
next Friday.
I just got triggered as fuck. So my studio's always behind, showing you what our stream is behind. I just saw myself head bobbing. I got triggered from being passed out. I was showing you how I got passed out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Your graphics card shot the bed. Damn.
I think you meant shit the bed, but
shit the bed. Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
Damn.
Well, I'm glad you got it fixed.
Yeah, I'm glad it is all situated for you. What did you end up going with? Did you go with something like secondhand? Did you get something new? What even is the market right now for that stuff? I don't know. When I bought this big bad boy, the market was shit. I paid like way too much money for this PC than I needed to at the time. But yeah, I'm curious what kind of graphics card you picked up. I got the 3060 Ti. I think I have. Yeah.
Can you give me the link to the chat thing? Hari, what's up? All the way from India.
India. It's in the chat.
Hari's on the other side of the world right now.
It's in our pod room, like it always is, Drip. I always do that for you every time.
Oh, it's way up there. Sorry, I see it. No, that's studio YouTube. Is that it?
Yeah.
Pop out. Okay.
You don't click it very much. You're confused about.
Oh, you know what? You're just a silly goose. You know that? You are a silly goose. I don't know where.
Why is there a picture of a chef? Hari, you cooking? You cook?
Not a chef.
What is that?
Oh, I said he's in.
Oh, it's like a head wrap.
It's like a turban.
Well,
yeah.
Forgive me. It looks like it's so small. It looks like it looks like a chef hat.
It's really big on my screen. I can see
It's
it
not big on my screen. I don't have big old fat monitors like somebody does.
I'm gonna go boop, pop it up there on screen so everybody can see it. Yeah, Hardy's all the way on the other side of the world.
Chef is wild. It looks like a chef.
I hope he doesn't mind me telling people. But
Yeah, all the people.
texted me at some point last night and was
Dox
like,
him.
man,
Dox him right
I'm
now.
sick.
Give out Hardy's
He got
address.
sick, he told me. Like the dairy or something over there. He's just not used to it, I guess, but got him sick.
Do they use cow dairy over there?
I have no idea.
Or is that part of the
I've never been to
religion?
India.
I've
never
do
been
not
there.
know. I just know that they something with cows. that's as much
I went
as
to
I
China
know.
once, but it's in Asia. but
Ignorant
not-
Americans. Comrade
Yep.
Jeeb.
Jeep, look out.
Okay, we got the 10 likes, guys. We got 80 of you
They use
liking.
buffalo. You're a liar. You're fucking lying. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that real?
On a buffalo. One day, the guy on a buffalo
Oh
was
my God,
riding
I
on
forgot
a
about that.
buffalo.
Now that's good YouTube there.
It is pasteurized. Isn't our stuff pasteurized too?
It is
Pasteurized
homogenized.
would be getting out all the things that you don't want to have in your milk, and unpasteurized would remaining the things that you don't want in your milk. Oh, I asked, is it?
Is it pasteurized? Dude, this music is so good.
I have a second hand Titan X. I don't. What's
Yeah.
a Titan X? I don't know.
You're asking the wrong guy. PC stuff.
Yeah. Is that
Ryan just sits
AMD?
down here and does his thing, man.
Yeah, barely.
It's doing great. It's kicking.
I can't believe
Kicking ass
it's
only.
like working for you. I can't believe
It's
it.
fine, dude. It's great. Look at it.
As long as it's fine, Drew.
The little
And video, okay.
the little LEDs on the fan started working again randomly.
Oh, good. So good.
I don't know, like it just spins like it's in thirds. 1/3 is blue, 1/3 is green, and the other third is red, and it just goes dot 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 dot. And like, it looks like a Ferris wheel at a carnival. It looks really great.
Is your chat? Is it all yellow? For the
No.
pop out thing?
No, you
It's
have
all fucking. No, I'm not in problems. It's just fucking
Fappy!
shit's yellow. I don't know why.
up, dude?
Fappy was good, man. Good to have you. Happy have a good lunch hour, Fappy. You'll be
Breath
chilling in this
of the
one.
Wild
Hell
4K for
yeah.
Switch launch game. I absolutely do not. PowerMad put that in the Discord earlier. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I did.
No, he was like, would you be mad? I think it was just a question to the general Discord. Would you be mad if the release game was the 4K Breath of the Wild game? Yes. I'd be pissed. If that was the headlining release title with the Switch, yeah, I'd be fucking mad. I would not be happy about that.
Okay, I have a different perspective on that. I wouldn't be
The same game? Don't you dare say it's fine. It's not.
Are you gonna allow
Okay, go
me
ahead.
to say
ahead,
what I was
go
going to say? I literally, out of my mouth,
Agitated, yes.
if out of my mouth I was going to say, I would not be happy if it was the exact same game. Even the DLC combined, that's still not enough. What they would need to do, and the performance upgrades, not enough. To make it a launch game, like the headliner launch game, if that's what they're trying to push at the beginning, they would need to add extra content onto it, on top of the DLC, on top of the original game, with the performance stuff, and then I would pay $70 for it. Call me a shill or whatever you want, but that's that.
I mean,
I
probably
would.
no. I'm wrong. I'm lying. I would buy
Yeah, I know
it
you are.
for $70. Would I be happy about buying it? No. Would I be happy that it's
I
in
would.
that? I mean, I don't know.
Listen,
This isn't.
Drip, I've tasted. It's a pre-show. Do what we want. I've tasted Breath of the Wild in 60 FPS on the Steam Deck, and I want more. I want more.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm fine
I want
with it. If it
I want to
happens,
play
I don't want
4K,
it like that though.
up-res textures, up-res lighting.
I'm good with that. Bring it. Just not as the launch game for a
60
brand new system.
FPS. But here's the thing:
Like,
they're not going to
Later in
just
the summer.
they're not going to just launch one game. They will have multiple launch games, and they will announce
have a couple
and they will
bad-
announce launch games over a period of time. They're not just going to
But
drop
dude, you're-
4 launch games right at the beginning of the Switch and just like boom.
Yeah, no, they're not. Yeah, you're right. It's going to be one game. It's
So-
going to be one big game, and then there's going to be some small stuff. Remember what the Switch was?
No, because I wasn't there for
It was slim pickings, man. We had Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I know,
we
I
had
know that
Snipper Clips.
Yeah.
We had Bomberman.
So here we go. Drew. Here, picture this.
What else?
The Breath of the Arms. Was that launch?
Arms was later. Oh,
Okay.
I just did. Oh my gosh, I have to talk about this. I just did a video today. It's not coming out for a long time. I just gave it to Jeeb. The footage is like 48 minutes long. I went and
you press that
did
button. You press that button for me, the agitated button.
And if I seem a bit agitated, yes.
Yeah, I called him and told him how long the footage was. He was like, oh, well, yeah, that is long. That is long. So what I did, I figured we know we're getting that Direct next month. Nintendo already told us.
Yep.
Might be the last Nintendo Direct we get in the Switch era, right?
Yeah.
We might get one more, but this could be the last one.
I think
so. What I did is I went back and did a tier list ranking every single Nintendo Direct in the Switch era. And man, let me tell you about some awesome memories just coming back of some Directs, man. Really, really good times. But that's what reminded me. ARMS was later. They actually, the very first Direct that they had in April of 2017 is where they announced ARMS. So it was a month after the Switch came out. They announced ARMS. They announced Mario Odyssey and one other one I can't remember. But man, some of those ones, just going back and seeing some of the E3 Directs where we got like the first, at the time, sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We didn't even know what it was called.
Yeah.
Like just thinking about some of those time, man, the nostalgia was wonderful.
Yo,
dude's a monster. Hashtag feed the G.
Thank you, my dude. I appreciate the $4.99 from the dude. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for feeding me. Yeah, I was gonna say this, Drip. So here's what I think could happen. If Breath of the Wild is being planned to relaunch at the beginning of the game, of the system's life, not like a little bit later, like at, whatever launch day is, that'll be an option. It's not gonna be the number one option. They will have a game bigger than that. There's no doubt in my mind. It's not gonna be the only game. Here's my thought. Perfect world. We have already gotten the announcement that Hyrule Warriors, The Imprisoning War, from this June Direct, we've already gotten an announcement in the future that it's coming later in 2025. So we already know that in like Christmas 2025, we're getting that game. And so continuing that perfect world, the system launches and we get Metroid Prime 4, and it's a dual release for both consoles. And there's some little obscure game that we don't know about Nintendo's got playing, like a 1-2 Switch or something. And
we got 1-2 Switch too. That was it.
And we get Breath of the Wild 4K upscale, blah blah blah. All within the same. Those three.
I'm fine. I just don't want
and
that
not
to
to mention whatever third-party stuff is coming at launch, because stuff's coming. And by the way, this is not this. From what I understand, at least I wasn't there, but this is not going to be at all, not even remotely close to the original Switch's launch. And here's why: we already know. We pretty much know with like 99% certainty, backwards compatibility is coming. We know it. So you're going to have a library of indies that you can already play. Not to mention your first year, you're gonna have a library, your own library. Look at your game thing or your digital library. Look at it, and that's what you're gonna play when the Switch 2 comes out.
Okay.
That stuff you're playing.
What you're saying right now. Like, oh my God, I'm so excited to get my new system. Let me play old games I've already played on it. No, there's got to be some hits.
I just told you. I said
I'm with that. But
I said not to mention
those old games.
I do.
You're right. There's going to be more.
Because we don't know, Drip. Hold on. We don't know that first party stuff isn't just going to have a $10 patch to make stuff better.
It could. You're right. I know it won't, but it could. You're right. It could.
And if I seem a bit agitated, yes.
I think that.
I got to turn off the feed.
I don't know. We'll see. This is basically a full episode in the pre-show here.
Kind of. I know, whatever. It's a pre-show. It's a pre-show. Yeah.
I don't know. I think there'll be a little bit more at launch than there was for the Switch, just because I think third parties, like you said. I mean, but think about like the PlayStation 5. What if it had a few games? It had like Miles Morales. That was one of them, right? Or was that even launch?
I actually don't know. But did you see the dude's comment was earlier that he's buying a house right now?
No.
He's been stepped back buying a house. He's got stuff going on over there, man. New
Making
GPU,
moves.
buying
I
a
didn't even
house. Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll play Fortnite soon. Don't worry. We'll get it. We'll get back in it. We'll be here when you're ready, dude. Just you wait.
Yeah, I got a new fancy controller, man. I haven't even used it yet.
Oh yeah, your
Hex Gaming sent over the one that's not even released
your
yet.
$600 controller.
Ooh, it's very sick. It's very sick. I haven't even used it yet, but like, oh my god, it's so nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm very, very
tired. Yeah, Drips. Oh, we didn't get that one for you.
We don't need that. I don't want that.
Oh,
I don't want that.
I'll just do it on the fly here. Give me 1 second.
Why? Why did you do that? What does that even make sense? It doesn't even make sense.
And the best part is Drip wouldn't even be able to hear it when I play it.
Stupid. People are gonna think I'm just saying it randomly. Like, don't do it during the episode.
I'll do what I want when I want. I'll do it whenever I want, Drip. Oh, I have more. And I just realized in a different spot. Ooh, I got a couple that are funny.
More sounds?
Yeah, there's a couple.
I think we're good.
No.
And what time is it? Should we start?
After I get this up.
Oh, beer of the week.
My
beer of the week. Forgot about that.
Yeah, I didn't do the thing that I
Bush
said I was
Light
gonna do.
Peach is back. It's back.
Hell yeah.
Arr, she blows.
Arr.
I'm
After
tired.
a
A full winter away, Bush Light Peach has returned to us, and I couldn't be happier. It is so delicious. You didn't go get any beer?
I didn't go get beer. Again, the money. I'm like, I just need to save the cash right now.
It's true. It's true.
I don't need to be drinking beer. I'm fat anyway, you know? Whatever. Hotkeys. Where should I add this?
Hey, Chad, by the way, if you're just sitting there watching this while we're in the pre-show here, make sure you leave a like if you haven't.
Yes, please. Yes.
I'd like to get those up before we get it started. Helps push the stream to other people so we can grow our audience.
That is correct. We've had some very good growth in the last couple of days. Very happy about it. I guess YouTube decided to push us this week, so that was nice.
Well, you know, when Nintendo does things and it's relevant conversation, people like to see what that's about.
They do.
They do. They do be doing that.
They do be doobin' it. Why can't I freaking find this? There we go. Start.
What are you looking for? What exactly are you doing?
You know what I'm doing.
I don't.
I'm tired.
That's why I asked.
Oh, the wrong button. Shit.
It's gonna be me.
Sorry, I already have something there. I'll do it later. The drip is tired. I can't get it up right now, but we'll get it up there eventually. Got an alert, fellas. Have a great pod. Appreciate you, Fappy.
If only they could design a Pro Controller that looks like the Hylian Shield 2DS. If only.
If only. You know, only you had a 2DS. Oh, God. We do need to get the show started. We've been going for 22 minutes.
I told you.
Yeah.
It's 8:23.
Listen, I'm back to streamer life, so like I'm just sitting here blabbling, you know? I'm used to.
We got to get this show on the road, man. We can blabble during the stream.
Well, play us the music out, you know? Get us off the stage here, Drip. Turn off the music. It's like the reverse of award shows. You got to turn off the music to get me off the stage. All right, folks, ladies and gents, guys and gals, what are my buttons here? There's the how do I what buttons? Okay, you would think that we haven't did this podcast every single week. That's what you'd think.
We
All
don't.
right, let's get this show rolling. They see me rolling. They hating. I'm getting my Discord fat and ready. You guys hear my dog? She decided to sing right now as we start. Here we go.
When I was trying to... Sorry.
No, go ahead. What?
When I was trying to record my video earlier, the one for this week, there's some dude. They were cutting the grass here.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell the story later.
I mean, I can tell. I don't. Whatever.
We're blurry right now. Okay. They gotta wipe. We gotta wipe off the glasses.
You told me to go. You told
sorry.
me to go.
All right, here we go.
Start the show. Damn it.
This podcast was brought to you by Uncle Jeep Productions. Hey guys, and welcome everyone to the Triple G Podcast. I'm Uncle Jeep, and with me as agitated host of Media Gaming. We record this podcast live
And if I seem a bit agitated, yes.
Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, or anywhere you can find a podcast. You can also listen to us, watch us on YouTube. This intro was messed up on courtesy of Uncle G Productions. This week, Drip, we get agitated with Stephen A. Smith. No, just kidding.
We do.
We're talking.
And if I seem a bit agitated, yes.
We're talking about switch to related things. It's actually Nintendo made a big purchase, a big acquisition of Shiver Studios. Drip, yarg, she blows. So we're going to talk about that acquisition and why you should care at home. Shiver me timbers. But first, we're going to pop right into. What is it we're popping into, Drip?
Our sponsor.
No, not right now. We got two things to do before that. The first thing we need to do is make a couple announcements. First announcement, everybody. Tomorrow night is the Members Pod. So if you are a member of our YouTube channel, there's quite a few of you right now. There is a YouTube podcast that's happening tomorrow night live, as we always do our members podcasts. And Drip and I can make fun of each other. That's what we're going to be doing, making fun of each other by watching old content. And next Members Pod is going to be podcast content. So some of our oldest episodes. And Drip, I have good news. I was playing around on my Twitch earlier last week, I should say, and I found a lot of our old Twitch live stream podcasts. So
wow,
like
really?
Video. We have the audio. We have the audio of them. Like that's up on our
feed.
Video, but I have the video feed of some of them, the ones that were on my channel. So
okay, well that's good.
We're gonna go there. We're gonna go straight there.
Yikes,
from my
that's
Twitch
really
VODs.
old. That is so
and watch some
good.
To give you guys context, we've been doing this since early 2021. We're now in middle of 2024, and in content years, that is an absolute eternity. It's an absolute eternity.
Yeah.
So, if you guys want to see us and hear us and watch us sound pretty bad, that's tomorrow night on the Members Pod. We have another announcement, Drip. Do you have any announcement music?
I have the Star Spangled Banner.
Do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been teasing for the past, basically month at this point, that we will be giving away a $50 eShop gift card. I have great news. We're giving it away next week, everybody! Stay tuned. Next week, next Wednesday, to be exact, the 29th, we will be announcing live on our show who the winner of the $50 eShop gift card is. So if you were looking to pick up 1,000 Year Door, or if you were looking to pick up Luigi's Mansion 2, or any of the awesome indie stuff that's going on right now, and Drip, that's eShop, right? Or were you going to allow them to pick where they want? It's eShop. It's eShop? Okay. I want to double check. So eShop gift cards. So if you guys want to win that, you guys know the way to do that. And that is segueing to that exact topic, right? That exact thing here tonight. We're going to read a 5-star review. If you leave a 5-star review on our Apple Podcasts feed, you have a chance to win a $50 eShop gift card. And this week's
Do you need the Star Spangled Banner to read the
yes.
the 5-star review?
Yeah, I do. I do.
I thought so.
Of course.
Okay.
Is that a question? Is that a question? This week's review is sent by Johnny Ebbs. John Ebbs is the name.
Sounds familiar. I think I know that guy.
The title of the review is Piracy is Bad. That sounds really familiar. One of the best podcasts out there, but they are bad at Mario Kart. And if I seem a little bit agitated, yes.
Stop. Right there. Love the review. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys leave yours to win the gift card next week. You know, you got 1 week left, so make sure you do it. 2, John Ebo, I'm going to call you out right now. You got 2 on your podcast. We got 2 here. You want to talk shit about some Mario Kart? Bring it. The Drip and G podcast will kick your asses, okay? I'm just calling you out right now. Competition. 2 versus 2, tag team, whatever you want it to be. We can do races, we can do battle, whatever you want. We will beat you. You've been called out. So you respond in any way you feel you need to, but we're here. We're waiting.
Next Friday, Drip, you better be available. Next Friday, I am streaming Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on my Twitch channel. And I expect Johnny and Cheesy to show up to represent their podcast. Sorry to drag Cheesy into this, but this is Johnny's. This is Johnny's doing.
That's what happens when your boy talks shit.
Handle your boy, Cheesy. Handle your boy. We are battling the communication error guys next Friday, and if they don't show, we'll take that as a sign that they give up.
That's fear. That's fear. Clearly fear.
I don't fear them at all. So if listen, the Friday before, I was streaming Mario Kart, and I wiped the floor with my entire audience. I'm not gonna lie, until Waddles came in.
Yeah, you did pretty good.
Until
I was raging.
I know you were. So listen, I'm not gonna say I'm the front runner to help the team win and not whatnot. But
hey,
listen.
There was a lot of times when I was second place. I was right there. Don't act like I wasn't right there.
Mm-hmm. So Johnny,
I'm a little rusty.
Cheesy, I'm sorry, but Johnny, bring your boy into this. We're racing next Friday. And if you got some bogus thing like, oh, I gotta hang out with my wife, or
I gotta hang now,
I'm having a kid and I can't, we're busy right now. I don't want to hear any of those excuses. By the way, congratulations on the kid, Cheesy. I don't want to hear any of those excuses. Okay? Bogus.
None of it.
Fight us via Mario Kart. Exactly. We'll be looking all around. And with that, Mr. Drip Media, we have to get to today's sponsor, and today's sponsor is Fixture Gaming. Drip, I know you and I use a ton of Nintendo Switch accessories, but there's nothing quite like the Fixture S2 on the market. The Fixture S2 mount connects the Nintendo Switch OLED to the Pro Controller and makes a comfortable and reliable alternative to Joy-Cons. If you're like me and you find Joy-Cons to be a bit cramped and actually hurt your hands after a long period of time, the Fixture S2 is exactly what you're looking for. Drip, I know you've been using the Fixture 1 for a long time. You had Fixture 2 right there. And you actually made a video on the Fixture 1 a long time ago.
Yeah, when it first came out.
Yeah.
I loved it then. I love this one now. I'm actually going to have a new video on the Fixture S2 and its brand new feature, which is the fact that it now works with the 8BitDo Ultimate controller and the 8BitDo Ultimate C. So you have other options now. So now you have comfort not only with the Pro controller, but you can get it with the 8BitDo Ultimate controllers, which are also great controllers. I do like this thing. Very, very comfortable. And right now you can use code DRIPMEDIA on fixturegaming.com. Is that correct? Is that the right website?
Fixturegaming.com. It's in our description.
Got that right too. And you can get $10 off, not 10% off, $10 off whatever you buy off their site, and that stacks on any other sales they have going on. So that's a great deal. Make sure you check that out.
Yeah. Shout out once again to our community member Sims, who already took advantage of that deal that we know of. If you guys took advantage of that deal, hit us up on social media in our Discord. We'll shout you out because we love our Fixture products. Absolutely. It has not left my Switch, besides when it's docked like it is right now. Has not left my Switch. Love it so much. And again, you go to fixturegaming.com. All that information is in our description, including the discount code. Copy and paste it on over to your browser and get yourself a good deal on Fixture products. Thank you, Fixture. Thank you, Fixture, for sponsoring today's episode. I guess thanks Fixture too. I don't know who they are, but thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. That'd be a good one.
Agitated, yes.
Oh, are you agitated, Jerome? I don't think you're agitated. I think you're actually pretty happy about the announcement we got. Although it's not really all that exciting on the surface.
It's interesting.
It is interesting. So
I think that's what it is. It's interesting.
If you guys didn't hear, Nintendo purchased a company. And no, it wasn't a $15 billion acquisition or whatever actually was it $79 billion? I don't know what it was. A multi-billion-dollar deal like Microsoft just did, and billion-dollar deals that Sony does on the reg just as well. This is a much, much smaller acquisition from Nintendo, but seemingly could be really important going forward. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And that is the purchase of Shiver Studios. Yarg, Shiver Me Studios from the Embracer Group. They're responsible for games such as Hogwarts Legacy and multiple Mortal Kombat entries. So
Mortal Kombat 1 and 11 on the Switch, to be exact.
Now,
let's be honest. Let's stop right there for a second. Those ports were not great
at launch. I believe they have fixed the most recent one. Was it 11?
Mortal Kombat 11 looks bad, but it does run decent. Well, which I guess in a fighting game, that's all that matters.
Mortal Kombat 1, they have fixed. I do believe it's not perfect. Of course, when it launched, we talked about on the show, it was kind of a joke. But they have fixed it over time, and that's just because they have only so much time and resources to work on stuff. Hint, hint, wink, wink, wink to later on the show we're going to talk about. But they did eventually, with some patches, they did eventually fix stuff.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with the Nintendo. That's how much WB Games was willing to pay them
Right.
for their time to do the port. And you only get so
Right.
much time with however much money you have. So
Yeah, imagine, Drip, if they had all the time and resources in the world to work on stuff like that.
imagine that.
Imagine that. We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, it's an interesting acquisition from of Shiver. They're clearly talented, although, like we just said, they had rocky starts with Mortal Kombat 1, and Hogwarts Legacy does not look good. I mean, it's objectively not a good-looking game on the Switch.
Come on.
That's no. Hold on, Drip. Hold on. That is no fault of Shiver. I don't want that to sound like I'm just going to get to the fact that that's not to do with Shiver. I think that it's a miracle of what the game actually looks like.
It's hardware limitations.
It's a miracle they got this game running on a 2015 tablet, Android tablet, basically.
Yeah,
so like it's a miracle. It is stable, and that's kind of what's important about it. But again, it's not like they 1080p 60 FPS crazy masterpieces. No, they're working with what they got. The Switch is only so powerful.
Yeah.
So you might be thinking at home, like, why is this even like? Why do you care about this? Like, who cares about this small studio? Like I said, they're very talented. Like, clearly this is a talented team. Those are multiple ports there that we know of that are very good.
That's what they do.
Yeah, and that they specialize clearly in making
porting
ports.
things. Go ahead. Yeah, that's what they do. I mean, that's what this company is. They're actually, what's another thing is interesting about this, they're US based. They're in Miami, I'm pretty sure.
Welcome to
They're
Miami.
a US based company, which, I mean, I don't know if that really means anything crazy, but it's interesting that they're not a Japanese company, being Nintendo and the way that they run things and operate.
Yeah, that is notable.
Yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, they port things. And what's a buzzword with the Switch we've used its entire life? Ports. If they're not coming from the Wii U, they're coming from the PlayStation 3 or the Xbox this or that. It's old games, third-party games, and sometimes current games, like what that was another little buzzword we used to use, the impossible ports, like The Witcher 3. But that was done by Saber. And I think that's another interesting thing that we don't have in our notes here that I want to talk about. Why? What is the name of this?
Shiver me timbers.
Why them? Why not somebody like Panic Button, who's done crazy ports, like awesome ports to the Switch? Or Saber, who's done awesome ports for the Switch? Why is it this company that they've chosen? Like, okay, this is the one we're gonna get. What do they have? What do they know? What's the secret thing? You know what I mean? So there's got to be a reason. And I know we talked yesterday. You said it might just be that this one was just for sale and the others weren't, which is probably the case. But even if they were for sale and they didn't have like something special, Nintendo's not just going to buy up anybody, because they don't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we see Microsoft doing this stuff. They're buying whoever they can buy.
Well, let me say this, Drip. Nintendo, we have an article that actually I should have already pulled up, and I haven't, so let me pull that up for you guys.
We're so good at that. We are so good at having articles ready.
Oh, listen.
We're like the best at that.
I think we're probably
the best podcast on the internet
if you're watching
about having articles ready to go.
If you're watching this show, it's already on your screen, so if you want to, I'll scroll. That's right. I can't. I have to keep it there. I forgot how this podcast works.
We're good at this podcast.
We're so good at this podcast. I'm a professional. There it is. There's the article. Okay, going back to the screen. As I was going to say here, Drip, Nintendo states there's a reason for their acquisition. They say that they're going to keep Shiver to business as usual, which I think is interesting.
Bullshit.
Because let me go back to this article right quick, everybody. Nintendo says in this article they're going to keep Shiver as usual, content flowing as usual, and that will continue the commissions and ports that are developed for software from multiple platforms, including the Switch. That does sound a bit ridiculous. It's not unheard of to do something like that, because again, they're going to make money from commission jobs outside of Nintendo Switch stuff. But my question to you, Drip, is why would they do that?
No.
Why would
exactly?
Why would they want to do that? Yeah. Why would they want Shiver to?
You tell me. Give me one good reason why that would help anybody involved.
But I did say one already. Technically, they do make money. There's profit to be made on the
But it doesn't
commissions
matter.
for other systems. But it's not all about the money. You don't just buy this company simply for money. I mean, if you were going to do that,
Well, what are you doing at that point?
You should have bought somebody else who's worth more and actually,
right. But think about this scenario. So this company that you bought and own 100% of is working on a game for Microsoft or whoever. And then what are you going to, like, what are they going to do? What are you going to do? Like, oh, hey, I know we own you and we bought you because we need you to do these things. But if you get a second from what you're doing right now,
right,
just do this. Or it's either that or like, hey, stop doing that and come over here. So then you're pissing off the people that are paying you to do like, that doesn't work. There's no scenario in which that is an okay thing or going to work out.
Yeah,
I would expect, will not work.
I would expect like some sort of company who just wants to own everything, like a Microsoft, just to acquire a business for the sake of profit. That would make sense. You know, Nintendo does. I don't think. I mean, I'm not saying they're not money hungry. Don't get me wrong. We all know Nintendo loves their fucking cash. But what I mean is Nintendo has a very important vested interest in making sure their brand and games are top notch, and they pride themselves on that exact fact. They pride themselves that they make better games than their competition. And I think if you're a Nintendo fan, you agree with that. If you're not, you probably disagree. But that's okay.
Yeah, I did just put something on screen here. We got in the chat that it's possible they still have contracts with other companies.
That's a really good point.
That's a very valid point. But I can tell you this. Even if they do, once those are done, that's it. There's no way they're going to let them just keep doing other things. There's no way. It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've seen that with other studio acquisitions too, where they've just kind of finished up what they've had going on, and then that's it. And they're in the dungeon. Like, you know, these guys are now in the Nintendo dungeon. They work for Nintendo. But, I mean, it's fine to have, like, this is big for Nintendo to have this. Like, this type of a team, and I don't know if we want to get all the way into that just yet, but, like, this is massive for them to have. Like, this was the whole problem with the Switch.
Yeah.
It's ports.
Yeah, so let's go over a couple hypotheticals here before we get to that.
Okay.
What are they planning on doing? What is Nintendo planning on doing with Shiver? And of course, we just talked about.
Sorry, I'm late.
That's okay. You're late. We of course, we'll get to the fact. What Nintendo says first. Nintendo says they're going to keep them as according to plan, as normal operation goes for Shiver. Nintendo says, go at it. We're just, this is just a simple acquisition. Drip more so than me, but I sniff some bull crap on that. I do. I don't actually think that's what their plan is. But that is an option. That is one option that could be done after purchasing this company. The next option could be remain business as usual, keeping up their works of port as, that's the same idea. That is the same idea, right? So another option would be to be engulfed by Nintendo. Okay, so Nintendo acquires Shiver and they sparse out the talent within Shiver to different studios within Nintendo or whatever they call it. And just, Nintendo's like, you guys are talented. We see what you guys did with Hogwarts and what you guys did eventually.
Maybe they're just bringing them into like development teams.
You guys are talented. We need you guys within our ranks here. But that actually, thinking about it, Drip, actually would never be the case. And here's why. Unless they're all cool with moving to Japan, that seems like a bit unlikely because, like you said, they're from Florida. You can still work remote.
You can work remote. I mean, it's not like you can't talk and do this. I mean, you can do it.
It'd be very difficult and silly to kind of just.
Yeah, I don't think that's what they're doing. I think the talent of what they do would be wasted. You have a few more you want to go over, or can I? Yeah. Can I go over mine?
The engulf Nintendo one is interesting because that is possible. Well, hold on. Let's do the next one. Take charge on all major. So I mean, go ahead, Drip. Go ahead.
Here's what I think they're going to do. I think one of two things, and both of these are great for us and Nintendo, and
it's a win-win-win for everybody.
People who like third-party games, because I think this is going to go one of two ways, and I could be wrong on both of these, and if I am, please leave us a comment and tell me how wrong I am on the podcast platform of your choice or on YouTube.
Or the 5-star review on Apple. You can do that too.
Or do that. I think that this is going to be more of a thing where they can get games not only looking better on the Switch, running better on the Switch, because what does Nintendo always have with their games that third parties don't? It's polish.
Yes.
Because they make the stuff. They are in-house. They know what's going on. They know every little detail about everything to make it run, make it do what it can do. They have all the tools. You bring in a port company to basically bring third-party games in and help with that. You're giving that team the tools, right? So instead of whatever, let's just say, for instance, I used this one earlier. We were talking. The Witcher 4 is announced. Or whatever. Let's say Rockstar's doing GTA 6 on the Switch 2, right? And instead of Rockstar they want it on the Switch 2, so they go out and they find a company to port it over to the Switch. Now you can collaborate with Nintendo, even if you have another company that you're using to port it. You can collaborate with Nintendo, and they have their own port specialists at this point who have that Nintendo sauce that they can bring in and help everything. Not only get done faster, but better.
Yeah.
It's going to be way more efficient. You're going to get games instead of waiting a year because you've got another team working on it, or they wanted to wait and see. You've got Nintendo right there helping you develop, doing all the things that need to be done to get it onto the Switch, because it's still going to be different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like just because we have the Switch 2, it's going to go, it's on the PS5, so it can be on the Switch. That's not how it's going to go. We're not there. We will never be there. So this could bridge that thing where we're actually getting these games better looking, better running, and on time, day and date with the other ones. Now, there's another scenario, and this is the one I like more. I think this could be huge for Nintendo and making them even more profit, and which is just going to make things better for us. The more money Nintendo has to throw around, the better off we are as Nintendo consumers, because they're just going to keep doing more stuff. What if instead of going out to hire a team to port your game to the Switch, you can just come directly to Nintendo and be like, we want our game on your system. And Nintendo's like, cool, we can port it for you. You're going to give us money and we're going to take care of the whole thing for you. We can optimize it. We can do this. We can work with your teams. So it cuts out the middleman completely. There is no other third party, developer that's porting. It's Nintendo's porting unit, their division of what they do completely, working with that company just one-on-one, and you would still get day and date stuff. Nintendo's going to be making the money instead of, they would still probably get a cut of, a bigger cut, whatever, but it's going to help Nintendo, and we're going to get more games on the Switch. I think this whole thing of the third-party games, like some come, some don't, and then some come to the Switch and some are good and some come to the Switch and they're dog shit.
Yeah.
I think those days are probably going to be maybe not completely behind us, but way further in the background than they were with the Switch 1, because this is the reason they're doing this. It was a huge problem with the Switch, the ports, the third-party games not coming on time. And that's one of the biggest things that people have said about the Switch. Like, we want better performance. We want more third-party. We have our Nintendo games. They run great. They do exactly what we need them to do. Nobody's complaining about those. Everyone's complaining third party. This is a fix to that.
Yeah, and just some ideas. Some franchises that are not currently on the Switch. Let's start with one that is there, but partially, and that is Red Dead Redemption from Rockstar.
Yeah, the first one.
It's there. They just added recently, and by the way, phenomenal job. It looks
it's a great port.
Incredible. And I tell you something
Who
right
did
now.
That? I think Saber did that one. Maybe.
Let me tell you why that's impressive. Because again, I have the Steam Deck, right, and I've been playing around with some ROMs. We're playing around with some emulation, I should say, on the Steam Deck. And Xbox 360 emulation is hard to do on the Steam Deck. And I tried booting up that game on the Steam Deck. It does not run well. Like maximum 15 frames per second with all the shrubbery, lighting effects, shadows, all of it off. It's atrocious. So the fact that the Switch can do it so easily clearly says that, they did a great job. Then again, this is not Shiver. This is somebody else. I think Drip's looking it up, or it's Saber or something.
Double 11 Studios.
The point is that it took that long to get the original game on there, but we still Red Dead 2. Which is, from what I hear, and Drip, you should talk about that more, but a phenomenal game, and also has multiplayer aspects to it. Would have been a great game for the Switch as well. It's a shame that's not on there.
It wouldn't. It would not. I don't think the Switch could do that game justice.
Well, no, that's what I'm. Well, yeah, the Switch couldn't. Yeah.
No, the Switch 2, yeah. The Switch, even like ports like The Witcher 3. Like if you go look at The Witcher, like not the new version of it, because they did just update it for like the PS5 and stuff, and it looks great.
Yeah.
But, like the PS4 version of like The Witcher 3, it looks good.
Yeah.
But it's not like anything crazy. This Red Dead Redemption 2 was one of those games at the very end. You know what I mean? It was like the PS4 Pro era of the PlayStation 4 era. You know what I mean? It was the end. So everyone had really figured out the hardware. That game looks incredible, especially for what it's like. It looks incredible. It's so good. It would have not translated well.
The point I'm trying to make overall is that there are a lot of games at the current Switch, whether it's, lack of money and support port wise or hardware limitations or both, probably more accurately both. A lot of third-party games that are not in the Switch right now. And some of them can't, like Red Dead, but some of them should be that aren't on there right now. And that's a fault of everybody, right? It's a fault of Nintendo for the bad hardware. It's a fault from developers who don't want to take the time and the money spent to get the games on Nintendo platforms because of the limitations of the hardware.
Well, and that's what it comes down to, too.
It's really important that Nintendo takes the third parties incredibly seriously with the Switch, too. And I think they're going to, and this is just another way to show that I think they know they need to. Because go ahead.
That's very interesting to think about, though. Like, we don't know this to be 100% true, but like, this is all stuff we hope Nintendo is thinking in the background. This is all stuff that we want to hear from Nintendo. Like, yeah, we are taking third-party stuff very seriously, and we're going to make sure we have a team that can help port things and make sure we're getting everything to this. We're going to make sure it can run these things. Like, it's very promising because this is not Nintendo of 2016 or 2014. This is not the same Nintendo. You can tell there's been, and I've talked about this several times. I mean, how many times have I said this? Nintendo, since even the Switch was launched, has new leadership everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. We don't know how they're going to start handling stuff, but I think we're starting to see it. I think we are starting to see it.
Yeah. I think we talked about earlier in the year where there was an acquisition or two, I think from Sony. But I think I was asking the questions like, why doesn't Nintendo do this? Why doesn't Nintendo make acquisitions? And again, this is not a big one.
This is with purpose. Yeah.
There's a reason.
And
I don't know.
It's not like
Drip and I
we
may be dancing over it a little bit, maybe not right on it, but dancing around it. But there's a reason, and I'll tell you one thing: it ain't the reason that they gave. Why would they lie about this? That doesn't make sense. Why they would lie about?
Because it's Nintendo. They want
compulsive liars. Nintendo.
No, they want the element of surprise, man. That's what they want. That's what they do. They know it. Like you gotta stop and think about everything they do. It's not like they don't know what they're doing. And you can blame it on, just the structure of how Japanese businesses are run and this and that. You can do whatever you want, but dude, they know what they're doing. They know how to build the hype, and they keep everything under wraps as long as they possibly can to keep that hype exactly where they want it, when they want it, so they can peak with that hype at launch of whatever. They're masters of it. They do so well with it now. That's exactly what they're doing with this. They want this whole third-party thing to just be like, no, that's just what we do. Like, and everyone's gonna be like, oh my God, like, look at this. It's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
Like, they don't need to say it right now. They don't need to say anything about it, and probably not saying anything about it and even giving people a clue. Because then by the time it happens and people start seeing it, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we already knew this was gonna happen. So cool. Yeah, whatever, it's here. But when it does happen and we don't quite know, it's gonna be like, oh my God, like whatever new game is coming to the Switch 2 day one, and it looks like that. Holy crap. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sales are going to be huge. People are going to come back to playing third-party games on the Switch because they look good.
Yeah. This is incredibly important for Nintendo. I can't stress enough.
It is. It's huge.
First party, again, we all know that people buy the Switch right now for first party. A lot of people just buy the Switch for third party, especially later in the Switch's life now. We have so many handheld options, legitimately good ones. Legion Go, Steam Deck, ROG Ally, just to name three of a sea of really good handheld options to play third-party games right now. And Nintendo was I wouldn't say the OG, but they really did. The Switch was started a revolution of these consoles.
Oh no, they started it. They did. I mean, that was it.
Yeah.
I mean, think about this.
They instigated
think about
it for
what the
sure.
landscape was before the Switch as far as handhelds.
I can't remember any other company since the PSP.
Yeah.
Any legitimate
Sony
ones.
was like the only one doing anything, and they'd stopped way before that.
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo comes out with the hybrid, and then look how many we have now. Look how many we have now. It's insane.
Yeah. So at the beginning of the Switch's life, that was kind of the way to go because there wasn't much else to play with.
Yeah, and they didn't have any competition. That's another thing.
Right. That's what I'm
that kind of drives this entire thing.
Yes.
Yeah. They didn't have to worry about anybody else doing anything to take that piece of their business that they were building, this hybrid model. They didn't have to worry about it. Now they look around the landscape and they're like, wow, we're really far behind. We're really far behind.
Yeah.
I mean, even the worst one runs everything better than the Switch runs. You know what I mean? Even the worst one runs circles around what the Switch can do as far as like any AAA game, really.
Yeah,
I mean, what would be the worst one? Is it the Steam Deck?
It depends who you ask, and I think people get offended when you say that because the Steam Deck is probably their favorite.
That's
but I think
fine,
from a power standpoint and operating system, Linux is a bit limiting, and there's not a ton of power compared. Well, there's not more. So the other devices have more raw power than the Steam Deck do as well. So I think the Steam Deck technically would be quote unquote the worst one. I wouldn't call it the worst.
Okay,
I would actually call it probably the best
laps.
one.
It runs laps around the Switch.
Yeah, I mean, Windows. You ever use Windows on a touchscreen smaller than 10 inches? Even at 10 inches? I mean, it's not a good experience. So, and at least the Linux operating system has the Steam Deck OS, where makes it.
Yeah, which is nice. Yeah,
which makes it really nice.
Even
and easy
leaving
to use.
the game mode and going into like the Linux on the Steam Deck is like, oh god.
Yeah, it's not great. It really it's good, but it's not great.
Unless you have a mouse and keyboard hooked up, it's impossible.
It's difficult.
It's very difficult. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like we can probably kind of wrap this up at this point. But like, I mean, this is huge. This is massive for third-party companies, which is one of the big issues we have with the Switch still, even though it's sold. It's probably going to end up being the best-selling console of all time when it's all said and done. We still had major problems with third-party. And that should not be an issue for the greatest selling console of all time.
Yep.
I think this is the step in that direction to start fixing that for the next one, which isn't going to be the greatest selling console of all time, but it is the successor to it. So we should probably fix the issues we had with the first one.
Guys, don't forget that if you have 1 week to leave a 5-star review on our podcast on Apple. So make sure to, if you guys just want to search up Drip and Jeeb on Google, Apple comes up right away when you guys search it up. Leave us a 5-star review, say whatever you want, and you'll be entered to win that eShop gift card that we're giving away next Wednesday on the show. Also, tomorrow night, Thursday, May 23rd, will be the members podcast. If you're a member of this podcast, you have live shows every single month from Drip and I, and we're going to be watching old podcast episodes tomorrow night. So that's and they're going to be cringy. And they're going to be hilarious. So I think if you guys are not already a member, you're going to want to see it. If you've been watching us for a little while and you guys are invested in us and our content, you're going to find this pretty funny to watch our old content. So that's going to be a blast.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Was there another announcement? Oh, yeah. John Ebo. Communication error, guys. Fight us. Mario Kart. Next Friday. Be there
nothing.
or be square. Don't you dare call us out again. The Mario gods over here. Mario Kart gods. Those of you hanging out in stream, thank you so much. We're going to move over to the after show, so don't go anywhere. Those of you listening to this podcast on audio platforms or on YouTube watching it, we're going to sign off for now, and we're going to see you guys next week.
Later.
Do dance, Drip. It's the after show already. A little short episode, guys. We don't I can't remember the last short episode that we have done, Drip.
Listen, it's one topic. What are we going to do?
Yeah,
we can sit there and beat the dead horse as long as you want. But I mean, we covered it. We did it. We moved on. It's done.
It's done. We're here now. Can we get to 15 likes before we end the stream?
We can't.
Oh, I think we can. Oh,
Wait,
dude,
wait,
that
we
was
can't.
really short. That was really short.
Was it?
Yeah.
Half hour?
That's literally a half-hour episode.
Hey, listen.
35-minute episode.
You know what?
I'm fine
That's
with it.
all we had.
That's all
And
we
it's
had.
fine.
And it was. I think that was quality content.
We've
right
talked. Yes, we've talked about this. We are not forcing things anymore.
No.
We talk about what
Haven't
we
in a
talk about.
while.
And if there's
Yeah.
nothing to talk about, we just talk about the things we have.
there. No. Again, when you podcast for this long, when you make content for this long, you learn things. And
Yeah.
that's one thing we learned is not to.
It doesn't have to be an hour. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be 40 minutes.
Like, I think for a while I was like dead set on we had to hit an hour 15. That is our goal. Or like an hour. Or an hour and a half. Early on, I was like an hour and a half. We got to hit an hour and a half. No more. Those days are gone.
No,
Dead.
there's no need for it. Well, I mean, I don't, what was last week? What was last week?
Ooh,
An hour and a half?
They're very consistent. I mean, most of them. Let me see here. I can look it up, Trip. I can look it up. What was last week's show? Last week was
RX. Hey, welcome to the stream. Glad you could finally make it to a stream.
Good to see
I
you.
saw you.
And
I
it
saw
was a
you
short
pop
one.
in. I saw you pop in right there in the beginning. But yeah, welcome.
appreciate you,
Glad
man.
you can make it.
So yeah, last week was an hour 15. The week before, an hour 8. Hour 17. 1 hour. That one I don't know exactly. An hour 15. Hour 30. Hour 40. That one was long, but that was Chess's music trivia, and that was the
God.
basically the entire stream. So that's
I
that's
watched
different.
that back the other night. I told you that.
Yeah.
Wow. Like, okay, for not having like the entire structure of it set up, that was done pretty well. The next one is going to be so good. I'm so excited for the next
Oh
one.
yeah. No, it's gonna be solid. It's gonna be solid.
I think
next time we do it.
Chess is probably going to end up skipping the retro category completely.
Yeah, I mean, what
After
I
watching back.
finished with like 3, and you finished with 2, maybe.
Yeah,
know?
in the retro.
I think I think we can alter it. We can alter it like this. The retro category is Zelda, because that way we can actually answer. If it's Zelda retro or Mario retro, we can probably answer, but we can't be going with the obscure stuff. If he's gonna go retro, which is his thing, that's fine. But it's us answering. We're not retro boys. We need to stop. We need at least give him a chance to answer. You know. Next trivia show. We don't have anything scheduled.
To
Nothing
Nintendo
scheduled.
Directs. I'll tell you this. Yeah, we do. We usually do a show after the Nintendo Direct. The June Direct, we will probably be doing a show that day, and we will probably be putting up some of the clips, maybe a clip of something, whatever, on my YouTube channel. And I'm gonna plug this again because I'm super pumped about it. I filmed a super long video today that's coming out sometime in June, where I went back and did a tier ranking of every single Nintendo Direct of the Switch era. It's, what was it, 22 Directs?
Yeah,
Something like that.
that's what you said. Yeah.
It was a ton of Directs, but all the games, like the memories. Oh man, it's a very fun video. I'm excited to see what Jeep can do with it in the edit to really make it shine. But I think it's gonna be a very good one. But yeah, we will definitely be reacting to the June Direct when it happens.
RX, by the way, speaking of, we're plugging our content now. Obviously you guys go follow Drip's YouTube if you haven't done that already, which would be crazy if you haven't. Go follow his channel. I edit for it. He makes the videos because it's him, and it's awesome. I love doing that for. I love working with him, making those videos. My Twitch. Plug in my Twitch. I've been streaming a lot. And I'm on the grind for 500 followers. I've been on the grind for 500 followers for the past 4 years. But literally,
You're killing it. You're
I've been
killing
stuck
it.
on
You're grinding hard.
I've been stuck on 400 followers for 2 years. I'm tired of being on 400 followers. I need 500. So, if you're not following me on Twitch, RX, feel free to do so. We have some fun over there. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's links below,
I
right?
almost died on, what day was that? Monday. This week.
Monday.
I almost died. Yeah. If you
Wait,
want
when is the next trivia show?
we don't know.
We don't have it set yet.
Yeah.
Don't have it set yet. But yeah, all the links to all that stuff's down in the description.
Appreciate you, RX.
Yeah, YouTube channels, Twitches, all that stuff. It's all down there.
Caffeinated clipped it, which I've yet to do
God, he
anything
was
with.
gone. Yeah, I didn't even realize what happened. I was watching it. I just saw them both laughing hysterically, and I'm like, what the fuck are these guys? Like, what are these two doing over there? Like, why are they laughing so hard? I couldn't even tell what was going on. Jeep sent me the clip afterwards. I watched it. I'm still like, I don't understand. And I talked to him the next day on the phone. He's like, dude, I passed out. I was like, oh.
I'm pulling it up. We're gonna watch it.
Oh no!
Give me. There we go. We're gonna watch it. You and I.
Abby said,
Yeah, I know. All right, here we go.
I don't get to watch. I'll just hang out.
Just fucking stuck like this.
My wheezing, losing my breath, and I'm gone. I'm gone. When do I get back up?
Because we
I'm alive.
recognize that we have been hoodwinked,
I just almost passed
bamboozled,
out.
led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
Abby's left her.
I mean, y'all were losing it.
Oh my God. Abby's
I was
mom.
like, these
mom was
kids are
upset.
having a good time
was-
over here, clearly.
Abby's mom was above us, and she had to like come down and like make sure everything was okay. She brought me a bottle of water. I was like, yeah, I passed out. Like literally.
Yeah,
literally.
my oldest came downstairs. I had you guys on the TV. She was like, what are they doing? It was. I'm like, don't you worry, Avery. They'll be here later this year.
Yeah. Oh my arms. Oh, the joke. If you were there, it would be funny.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny.
Yeah. I'll give a little context. I was at the end of the stream, I was intentionally playing a particular sound clip to talk over Abby to be funny. Abby's my fiance. And I had my hands placed underneath of the hotkey of where the sound gets played from. And
Later, Power Mad.
she was getting pissed off and she slapped my hand like stop, jokingly, like stop, stop that. And she slapped my hand and it pressed the button. That's the exact thing she didn't want to happen. and that's when we lost ourselves. I might catch you later, dude. Have a good sleep. It was really funny. It was very funny. It was a good time.
So you're streaming after this, huh?
I don't know. I'm a little, now that we get a short one, I the possibility is there, but I want to get this thing uploaded onto the
Hey,
podcast
what
feeds.
story was I gonna tell?
The thing that happened earlier today. With the leaf blower.
Oh God, yeah. So I'm filming my video for the week, not the one I've already plugged, the other one, which is should I say what it is? I can show them. They're cool. I'll show them. I'll show the pink set. You guys know the Joy-Cons. Where the fuck? The HD, what are they? The M6 HDs, the MOBA pads.
Yeah, MOBA,
these. So they come in white, or you can get them in the multicolor ones, which are not the HDs. But now MobilePad just sent me these. They have 3 different sets of them. They come in these tins. They're very nice, but they are full sets of the faces because the faces are magnetic. This is the pink one. It's got both of these. It's got a set of pink sticks, black sticks, both the D-pad replacements. $20 for this. They look sick, dude. The pink ones look really, really cool. So I did a video on that, talking about these. They have a case and stuff. I'm just talking about all the stuff that comes with that you can get for the basically the best Joy-Cons you can get for the Switch.
Yeah.
We'll get a lot of stuff for them. But the point is, I'm sitting here recording a video, and I live in like a townhouse development. So we have an HOA, so we have people come cut our grass. And the guys who were cutting the grass were like the wall is right here. Like the yard is right there on the other side of this wall. So when they come through here, it's loud. There's a window right there. They're here. So I'm starting the video. They're mowing. And I'm like, oh God. So I shut off all the cameras. I turn off the audio, whatever. And I wait. And then they leave. I'm like, okay, I'm fine. Like I can do this. So I'm about halfway through the video. And there's some dude on my back porch with a leaf blower, like, ooh! I'm like, are you serious? Is this happening right now? I'm basically like, I'll wait. I didn't even stop recording. It's all recorded. I told G he can put it in the video if he wants. It's funny now. I was not happy at the time.
I bet. I'm excited to get to check that out in the footage. See what I do with it.
All that's in the drive, by the way. Oh no, I have to put the other the second angle. I haven't done that yet. I'll do that after this.
Have you labeled
funny,
things? Please, you need to make sure that you've labeled things so I know which ones are which. So I'm going to take time to figure out which one's for which.
No, there's no mistaking it.
What one's
One
incredibly
of them
long?
is 45 minutes, and the others are not. There's no mistaking it.
Well,
I will do this. What I'll do,
I can't see
I'll
how
make
long.
specific.
I'll
I'll make specific folders in there and just throw them in the folders.
that works too. Yeah.
Since I'm doing a bunch of videos right now at the same time, I'll
Yeah,
make
that's-
folders
yeah.
for the individual videos.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. I mean, listen, if I'm feeling up to it after these things are uploaded, I'll go, I'll go see what Abby's going on with Abby. I'll give her a kiss goodnight, I'll come back down and stream. I don't know. If I did stream on my Twitch, guys, tonight, we got 11 of you hanging out right now. Number one, would you guys come visit? Tell me, be honest with
Guys,
me.
hang out. I mean, I'm sure I'll be there in the chat. I don't have to get up tomorrow. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go sit on my back fucking porch.
Leaf blue,
nice.
freshly blued. Blowed.
Yeah. All the grass is cut, and
Yeah.
they blew it off the porch.
Number one, would you guys come over and hang out? Number two, what should I play? Should I do you guys want to play a multiplayer game with me? It's a Mario Kart, practice for our battle with the Communication Error podcast next week. Would you guys want me to play some more Tears of the Kingdom? I didn't tell you what I've started doing, Drip. Did you see my Tears of the Kingdom stream on Saturday morning? Saturday afternoon?
No.
Dude.
Saturday? I was doing a wedding. I shot a wedding.
Dude. Okay, this is really cool and exciting. Saturday afternoon, I impromptu was like, you know what? I want to stream right now because I want to. And Abby was away. She was doing a happy helping her mom with something. So I was home alone, almost home alone for hours. So I'm like, let me just stream while she's away. I decided to play Tears of the Kingdom, so I boot the game up. And if you guys were following the last time I streamed, I think it was the Saturday before. I had done the tutorial of Tears of the Kingdom, and I jumped out off the Sky Island onto the ground, and then I saved my game. So that's where we started. So
a new playthrough?
A new playthrough. So I booted my game up Saturday morning, this past Saturday, and I was like, what do we do, guys? And I just had a thought. I'm like, what if I try to get to the depths right now? First thing. Like
not go anywhere else but the depths?
I did go in this previous stream. I did go talk to Pura, but all she told me was
to get things moving.
All she told me was to go find basically the whole how to get your paraglider. She just told me to go do the thing. I don't have my paraglider yet. But I'm like, what if I just try going down into the depths right now
without a paraglider?
Without a paraglider.
How?
I jumped and I died.
Yeah.
And then I jumped again.
And you died.
And then I died. And I did that about 10 times. And on the 11th, as I was jumping and dying, I was learning every time. I was learning, because I know there's a way you can do it. There's a way where, like, if you shield surf in the air and then use your sword, to, like, hit the ground, there's a way you can do it where you live. Eventually, I figured it out, and I did it.
No way.
I landed in the
now
depths.
You're just stuck down there.
No, because when you land, you get a light route. And also, I have a shrine. I have a shrine up on the surface.
Okay, so
because there's a shrine there's a shrine right next to that cavern. So I was like,
interesting. Yeah.
So I got down there, and I'm like, what do I do now? What do we do, guys? So I kind of came to the conclusion, like, all right, let me just see how many light routes I can get with nothing. I mean, I was rocking sticks. I was rocking tree branches from the Sky Island. Like, I had nothing, and I immediately found one of the bone horses. So that was a huge help. So I didn't have to worry about.
Yeah, or the knights, the fallen knights or whatever that are down there. Go find those. They have those pristine
they have weapons.
weapons.
I never even got a weapon from them. I just was my goal.
Dude, go look at that.
I will. But not let me just tell you. So I got 10 light routes. I accomplished 10 light routes. That took like 3 hours of streaming. And I was like,
that's crazy.
And
you didn't tell me what you did. Now I was shooting that wedding, man.
Yeah. I forgot I did it till right now. So that's what we're gonna do next time I play Zelda. Is we're gonna continue on in the depths. It's just like, how much more can I do down here before I leave? Like, I'm not.
That's actually very interesting.
Yeah. I think people had a really good time. I think it was a fun time. So if you're not following on Twitch RX, make sure to do that because we've been doing that. If you want to, that VOD is there. Obviously, I'm not live anymore, but you can watch. I think it was entertaining. I think that was pretty fun to just see what I could do. I was having fun. I think people in the chat were too. So next stream, when I play Zelda, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just kind of figure out what to do next. I mean, I think I'm going to get more light routes. Maybe I'll take on a Yiga thing. Oh, I have auto build. I stumbled upon the area down there where I fought Master Koga and I beat him with sticks, basically, and arrows.
Nice. You know what's funny? I didn't do that until after I beat the entire game. I didn't even get auto build until I beat the main story of the game. I did it after.
Yeah, I just think it's hilarious. I currently have auto build, but not the paraglider.
That's hilarious.
So
Dude, what you should try to do is fully map
the depths.
You should just get all the light routes down there.
I'm thinking about it. I don't know if it's,
and then
it's
go up
it's
and
probably
then start
possible,
doing shrines.
It's probably possible, but I don't know, man. I don't want to make this a playthrough of no paraglider. That's been done. I want to do how much can I get done in the depths before I give up? Because I didn't set the parameter of do it until I die, because I did die once or twice. The parameters were more like until I give up.
Caveman.
Like how? Yeah.
That is exactly what it's like.
Oh, I found one of the things I found in the depths. I was trying to find armor, so I found a couple mines, and I found the chest piece that lights up the world around you. I was like, that is clutch, because I barely have light root seeds, dude. I barely have light root seeds.
You haven't gone anywhere to get them.
No, so that's the thing. I only have so many light root seeds. I can't. My goal is to do as much as I can with what I have. So I'm gonna until I run out of light root seeds. Basically, until I run out of light root seeds is when I have to give up. Is essentially what. So I got to make sure I'm not wasting those. And I think toward the end of the stream, I did waste a bunch of them. So I probably have like 30 light root seeds left. So now the question is like, what can I do left? How much can I accomplish down there with like what I have? Because you can't get those seeds down there. Those seeds don't exist down there.
Right, and then it's basically like, what are you gonna do? Stumble around in the dark?
Yeah. And I don't have any sun thingies, sunleafa seeds, or whatever, sunleafa plants.
You don't have shit. You got nothing.
I got nothing. What do I do down there? What can I do?
I got no fucking nothing, man.
I got no fucking nothing. I'm gonna have zonite. I can get zonite. I can get zonite, and I can build things with my abilities, but I don't have any battery. So it's like,
oh hi, sorry I'm late. That one girl, you are
so late.
As fuck.
You are the latest of late. But I appreciate you liking the stream, getting us to 15 likes. So thank you very much, that one girl.
Appreciate it.
How's my besties? Besties. Are you or Inky stream tonight, that one girl? Because if you guys are, I might just join you. I've been thinking about streaming after this episode's over and I get this thing uploaded to podcast feeds. Capiche? Oh yeah, my bot. Have you seen my stupid bot?
Yes.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, we're having
Capiche.
fun. We're having fun with the Twitch, man. It's been a lot of fun. Just getting back into it.
I love that you are. I do love that you are. I wish, honestly, I had more time to put into. I just don't.
Yeah.
I just don't. As much as I try, it's like I barely have a free night as it is. You know, I got band practice, podcast. I mean, I basically work all day, then go pick up my kid and come home and just keep working. If it's not YouTube stuff, it's other video crap that I have to do. And Twitch doesn't really make me that much money. And hashtag feed the Jeeb is great, but I can hashtag feed the Jeeb better if I'm actually working on stuff that pays me money.
That is
so
hashtag truth.
Twitch will be here. Once things come, that's the thing. Who knows? Maybe when Nintendo starts actually talking, and maybe my YouTube will actually finally become sustainable, and then I won't have to do as much other work, and I can stream and not have to worry about it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sustainability and content is important. Like the content you make, it's not like working a job. When you make a piece of content.
For now, follow that one girl on Twitch. Oh, sick. Love that.
What,
yeah, guys, make sure you do that.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Follow that one girl. And Inky.
And Inky.
What was I saying?
Sustainability and content.
Making content is not like working a job. You do the work and it takes much more.
And you don't get paid for it.
And you don't get paid for it for a long time, and it takes more time to do it. So the idea is, even if you are getting paid constantly for your work, the idea is the sustainability part, because like dollars per hour is not a thing while editing a video or making a live stream or making a podcast. Like we make so little money per hour. It's the sustainability on the content. Can it continue to sustain and make money after you've posted it? Because that's where you're going to actually make money from it. Because just the act of doing it and uploading it is not making you any money like a job would be. If you go to a job, work a shift, you're getting X amount of dollars for that shift. That's not how this works. So that's the thing. Sustainability, Drip.
Yeah. Who's picked up new Mario on Thursday? If I get paid, I'm getting it.
I don't got the money.
If I get paid,
I want it. I want it. I don't got the money for it. I mean, this week, I don't have the money for it. Maybe in a few weeks, I can, but right now I can't. I just can't. It would not be.
You know what? If you're not in a hurry, this will definitely be one of those. This will 100% be one of those Black Friday, holiday sale games for sure.
Oh yeah.
At least down to the whatever it is that it always is, the $45
$41
or
or $41.99 is the price they love.
$42 ones. This will definitely be one of those games for sure.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's my thing. I'm really liking Steam and PC gaming Steam Deck too much, and I'm having a lot of fun and with emulation, but I'm also having a lot of fun with Steam games. I have a library of Steam games that I've been playing. I bought Spyro the Dragon 4 years ago for Steam on PC, and now I'm enjoying it even more now on my Steam Deck. And there's a bunch of indie games that I want to play. I posted in my Discord earlier. I have Another Crafted Treasure I want to play that I want to pick up. I have the Little Kitty Big City I want to pick up. We got Animal Well, which you haven't heard of, which you need to look into that because it's awesome.
I don't know what that is.
It's not a game I don't think you'd like because it's Metroidvania. Oh, wait, you like Metroidvanias? I forgot you do like
I do.
Okay, so it's a platform Metroidvania. I think you're gonna love it. It's $25. Play it. It's a masterpiece, is what I hear. That's what I hear. So
I love Metroidvania, so yeah. I mean, it's not your type of game because you don't like Metroidvania.
I forgot you like Metroidvanias.
It's funny because in that video where I go back and look at all the directs, I stop on the one where, God, that one was massive. That was, I'll spoil it right now. That was a fucking S tier direct. We got Metroid Dread, and that huge Tears of the Kingdom trailer, all in the same E3 direct. God.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait till that video comes out, dude. I'm really, really happy with the way that turned out. I'm gonna plug it again. I went and made a video.
Jesus.
Today, I went back and did a tier list of every single direct in the Switch era. Every one of them. And it's awesome.
You better pray Nintendo doesn't announce this direct next week, and this video doesn't have a chance to survive, on YouTube, and it never gets uploaded. You better hope. If they announce this direct,
edit quickly, my son.
If they, but I have another video for tomorrow. Listen, I'm just saying, man.
I know.
You better hope.
I'm hoping.
One girl, thank you for gifting me Party Animals, by the way. She totally gifted me Party Animals, which I appreciate so much. It's a lot of fun.
Before I got rid of Game Pass, I played it for a couple of days. That's a lot of fun.
Just so you know, that one girl, that Abby was cackling on the couch, laughing at the characters like bobble around. So yeah, job well done. She loves it. It was all in keep it, of course. Oh yeah, both of you guys. Appreciate you. I almost said love you. So I'm thinking about Abby. I'm like, I love you. I love you.
Love you too.
We enjoy gaming with you guys. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. We should do as well. If this works out with the communication error, guys, and we get a little battle between us, the next time we do it, next time we should do it again with them, but like our communities. Like, bring your best, we'll bring our best, and we're gonna race,
Dude, you realize we're gonna wipe the flow at them at Mario Kart, right?
Kill. I mean, I don't know about Cheesy. Cheesy could be as a wild card.
We've already seen what Johnny's got.
Well, Johnny's good, but I don't think he can handle me.
He's not dripping Jeep good. Sorry.
No, at best, Johnny and I are evenly matched, and I have an advantage. At best, I mean, like Johnny ain't got nothing.
I beat him a few times.
Yeah.
And at that point, you realize I was sitting there like. I had been at my buddy's house right up the street here. My oldest stayed there. We had a couple beers there. I came home. I was drinking a little bit here. And I don't know if you know this, but drinking and playing Mario Kart, it is the same as like drinking and driving. It gets a lot harder.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever you streamed and played Mario Kart before? That is difficult. Yeah. Trying to keep up with chat and also playing the game is not easy.
Oh, yeah.
And drinking? Yeah, not.
What's funny is I remember one time you and I were playing, and it was like really early in the day. Obviously, I'm dead sober. And I just wiped the fucking floor with you, and you're like, what the fuck is happening? I was like, I'm sober.
you got to be sober, but you got good at some point too, recently.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, that was in my prime of when I was good too, because you remember what used to happen?
Yeah.
I would stream Mario Kart with my community at the time, which you were a part of.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah,
everybody would beat the shit out of me. And I got sick of playing because it was just like, I'm in last place every time.
Yeah.
So I got sick of it and I got good.
And
then it was a different story.
Right. I mean, that was years later though. You're fast forwarding 3 years.
Yeah.
RX asks if we have smash kills. I don't. I button mash.
No.
I'm not a fighter guy. Like I like the games. Don't get me wrong. I like playing fighters. I've always have. But I'm a button masher.
Directs. I don't
Yeah.
think people are gonna be happy where I put those Smash Directs on my tier list.
Yeah.
Best
Oh,
drinking game, no lies, 1-2 Switch.
Oh my God,
Everyone's like,
that
okay, I
sounds
can
like
see
fun.
that.
That sounds
I
like
can
fun.
see that. Actually, that's probably the only thing that game is good for. Actually, if we're gonna be honest.
That's interesting. I want to try it. Have you guys, as RX or Drip? Have you guys tried the, or anybody for that matter? Have you guys tried
the new one?
The new 1-2 Switch? Rida, where the fuck it's called?
1-2 Switch 2.
Rida.
1-2 Switch 2.
1-2 Switch 2.
No,
3,
I
4,
have
5,
not.
6.
Like I said, when we had Zach from Switch Force on,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be honest, I was kind of interested in the game. It doesn't look like terrible.
Yeah, you were into it, and that didn't hold up well. that take didn't hold up well.
I didn't buy it.
Nope. Neither
I would
did
play
I.
it though.
Yeah, that for me that sounds interesting. Like bringing a Switch to one of my friends' house or something, or they come here and drinking and playing that game. That sounds like fun. Or like going to the dispensary, having some fun that way.
Oh.
That'd be fun.
Well, maybe when you come here, we can play 1-2 Switch.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Oh man, maybe we should stream 1-2 Switch.
Oh.
We'll take the chairs out of here and we'll just stand in here. I mean, look, the standing room is serious. I got the wide
yeah,
angle.
you got the room, dude. You got the room. Angle the camera up slightly, or adjust the lighting, maybe. I don't know.
Lighting? Yeah, we're good.
Hell yeah. All right, let's get off here just so I have a chance that I can stream tonight on Twitch.
All right, he's streaming. It's happening. If you're not following G, make sure you get down there in the description. The link to his Twitch is down there. Make sure you click on that. While you're down there, make sure you click on every other fucking link and click all the things that you can click whenever you click on those links.
YouTube accounts, all the things.
And one more time, make sure you go leave a 5-star review on the Drip and G podcast on Apple Podcasts, because next week you could win a $50 eShop gift card. You have 1 week.
Yep, and I'm going to read the names. I've not read every single one, but I will over time. I'm going to get to them. So I'm sure
and it'll be read. So make sure you do that.
Yeah.
We are going to give it away next week. And you know what's great about that?
That one, I know. I read that one, girl. I read it. I think it was last week. I read it first thing. Yeah, we have one star review. Don't watch. Don't read that one. That one stinks.
You pushing your mask agenda. I mean, my God.
I know.
Can't believe you push your mask agenda
during a COVID
1 star.
pandemic. Yeah. Oops. My bad.
During
the COVID pandemic when everyone was telling you to wear a mask. Not just me.
Just for context, he was not pushing a mask agenda.
No,
I think he just made a quick comment like, I don't know, wear a mask. Like, whatever. And it wasn't even a big thing.
No, it wasn't.
Somebody was very pissed about that.
Yeah, they were so much so that they left a 1-star review.
1 star.
And wrote
1 star.
And their full name, Michael Wolf. Find him. Get him. You know who he is, Drip? He's the guy. He's the guy from Pawn Stars. Mike Wolf.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yep.
Go get him. He used to listen to our show.
It's not Pawn Stars.
Not Pawn Stars.
It's American Pickers.
Yeah. American Pickers.
That's him. He hates you, dude.
Yeah.
He fucking hates you.
Oh yeah, fucking.
Not me. I'm a picker myself, so.
I'm a nose
Fellow
picker.
pickers stick together.
I'm a nose picker.
Oh my God. All right.
See
We're
you
out of
guys.
here. Make sure you hit the links down there.
My nose is
Bye.
really dry. Getting all these dry boogies. See you later.